You're focused on what if. What if this happened? What if that happened? Why are you not focused on what is? Like, that don't make sense, gang. Like, come on, stop trying to think of things in your head like, maybe this could happen, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Why don't you focus on what it is? That's what we breaking out. Way forward. You know how we go. Page 48. It is easy to get lost in the infinite space of hidden space of what ifs. Instead of focusing too much on what ifs, ground yourself in what is. Meaning is, why we focus on TikTok, not even TikTok, but like focus on things, talking to homeboy, yo, what if she, like, why are we in the past talking about what if, you know what I'm saying, I did this and then this, maybe I could, you know, things in her could have worked better. Why are you not focusing on what is right now? Maybe I could be better and get someone better than the person I'm saying what if. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop clearly thinking about the what ifs. You know the word if means? In another universe, you did it right. In another universe, things worked well. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, it is okay. It had to happen. You know, a lot of people, that one question is, you had a chance to time travel in the past, what would you do? Most people like, oh, I will go back and fix this, this, and that. If I had a chance, I'm going to go see the history and see what I learned in class was true, and I'll learn what is false. Because some of this stuff I feel like is false or not. Why would I go back to my mistake? Because if I mess them up, then I wouldn't be where I am right now. Connecting to my higher self, being a better person, having my peace, protecting my energy. That's why I don't understand the what ifs anymore. Like, I still do it sometimes, but I swear I barely do it less. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting to the point where I'm just like, yo, bro, like, I'm over it. I'm always got that meme where it is what it is. Let's focus on what it is, then think about the what ifs. Like, we'll talk about it, but I don't talk about it all the time anymore. Like, I move on. Like, life is life, man. Like, what if the Browns didn't trade for Deshaun Watson? Man, life will be better. What if we kept Baker Mayfield? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now we got what is. Hey, Shador Sanders, man. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Shador Sanders, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, don't cook my team. That's my Browns, man. Only I could cook my team. If you a fan of the Cleveland Browns, hey, that's love right there. That's love right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Back to what we on, though. But, yeah, bro, stop trying to focus on the what ifs, man. Man, we need to focus on right now what is. You know what I'm saying? Can't complain what happened. Can't change it. You know what I'm saying? Can't change it. Page 49. Your emotional history isn't just a set of memories. They're imprints in your subconscious, habit patterns, and blockage caused by how you reacted to what you felt in the past. Healing is the unbinding and unloading of your emotional history through acceptance and letting go. So as this 49 saying, your emotional history is a lot, especially with those imprints in your subconscious, especially those habit patterns. But those blockage is also key too, because it's what you reacted a lot in the past. And how to heal it is to to release it, not doing nothing about it, to unrelease it. You know what I'm saying? By going through it and accepting, letting go. There's a lot of things I have accept and let go. Like, if I talk about someone, I don't talk about it anymore, because it's like, gang, I don't want to bring on them to talk about the same thing. I don't got time to talk about it. I have, I'm at a different way. I wish the best for the person. That's it. Pray for them. Hopefully they still be alive. That's it. I don't even try to bring up the person's name, because it's like you're giving energy to a person that it's not in your lives no more. We're talking about someone, like, it's not in your life. Why are we talking about it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be annoying sometimes. Like, you be doing it, and then your friend be doing it, and you be like, why are we talking about this, But sometimes you can have a deep conversation about it, then you go deeper in it. But that's different than that. And sometimes you're not trying to bring it up, because sometimes you don't know how much it is when you bring someone up. Like, let's say Soul Illuminati. If Soul Illuminati talks about Soulja Boy, you know how much energy that is? Because you're bringing someone up, then people texting them, yo, he's talking about you, then it's going to be conflict. The less you talk about people, the less better is you to focus on what you need to focus on. The more you try to talk about people, you're giving energy to them for no reason. Don't talk about someone that's not in your life no more. There's a reason they're not in your life no more. If they were in your life still, then that's different. We can talk about it. They're not in your life no more. What are we talking about? They're in the past for a reason. Understand the past, accept the past, let go of what happened in the past. But don't get power to people that, man, they don't even know who you are no more. Some people in my family, they, oh yeah, we know. No, you don't. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people have, yo, I'm not even trying to bring up the past, but someone told me, hey, I have a prediction of your life, your future. How do you have, like, at a moment, at a point, that triggered me at a moment, because it was like, how do you have a prediction of my life? There's a lot of things I want to do as a young age, I'm going to try to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go for it. But saying, like, having, like, a list or what you expect, man, get out my face with that. You know what I'm saying? Some people, like, get mad when I was, bro, I'll tell you this, people got mad when I was playing video games. And like, oh, you played so much, this and that. But it was like, dang, I was young. What? You know what I'm saying? It was like, to the point like, come on, gang. Like, are we for real about this? Like, y'all getting mad at me at a young age, I'm playing games. You know what I'm saying? And I got better with being social and stuff, but sometimes I'm being on the game, I'm being social with the homies I'm playing with. You know what I'm saying? So what are you talking about not being social, you know? In person is different, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know? I'm an introvert and an extrovert at the same time. So if you understand, you know what that means. That's the invert. But to the whole story, what I'm trying to say is, that certain things trigger me, and I'm talking about it right now, right? But you see how I didn't talk about the person name? I don't bring up the person name. Like certain people I brought up in these certain videos because I truly still there in my life, and I appreciate what they have done. They are part of my life because I thank them, and I helped them out in their life, and they helped me in my life. They don't know how much I appreciate that, and that's why they're gonna get invited. They're gonna get invited. I'm gonna invite their wedding. That's how life gonna be because we appreciate each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to say is more of this is like. Your emotional history, I understand that. We got patterns, we got things and stuff. But you have to accept it and let go. If you don't do those two things, healing won't ever start. And that's what it is in this page. Your emotional history is a lot. But are you going to accept it? Are you going to let go? Or are you going to still complain about it and be a piece of, you know what? Do I need to spell it? B-I-T-C-H. That's how I ain't going to even say it. You gonna keep playing like one? Or you going to accept it? To the guys, are you going to accept it as a man? To the women, are you going to just accept it? It is what it is, you know, and move on. I know it's hard. I know this and that. But you're going to still be stuck in this pain? Or are you going to accept it and let go and move on so the healing can start? This is the same thing with therapy. Do you understand when you go to your therapist, they're going to bring up it. Y'all going to talk about it. And she's going to tell you the same thing what I'm saying. You have to accept it and let go. That's how life is. And the reason you accept and let go, because then you can understand what happened. Then y'all can break down why you feel this way. Now you can understand this and that. And your therapist can help you open up so much things of it. That's why I always shout out to my therapist, because at this moment I feel like I'm not in therapy. I might go back, maybe not. But it's like, bro, it's like these books. It's like talking to God in other ways, how things I know I can heal myself. I can heal myself, you know? I like, and people's like, what do you mean? Protect your energy. You know, go to places that give you energy, you know, connect with the mother nature, you know, talk to God. There's a lot of ways to connect, recharge your energy, but to build your energy more and to understand how to heal from a lot of things and accept and let go at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And that's what that page is talking about. Page 50, lives change, and we got a lot of words. Sometimes we want to feel safe before moving forward by planning a clear plan, but this is not always possible. By having a goal or a tuition hunch is often just justified moving in a new direction. Even if a full plan is possible, you must not become too attached as you move through your journey. Conditions change, unforeseen obstacles appear, requiring you to be flexible during the journey. A lot of learning can happen. Taking a new experience, data should inspire you to reassess your strategy so you can be more effective. Not knowing how everything will play out can feel daunting, but having a goal drives you could function as a light through a dark unknown. If you take mindful steps that align with your values, intentionally treat yourself, that others compassionately, then you will undoubtedly end up in a good place. How long it takes matters much less than how much you learn and evolve as you move through the process. So what it's saying is, it summed it up in this sentence at the end. It said, how long it takes matters much less than how much you learn and evolve. It don't matter how much you learn and evolve. It matters how much less. Meaning, like, you're gonna have things come in your plan, things in that, but it's up to you to not be so attached to the end goal when you're going through the journey. Drake once said, sometimes we need to stop focusing on the end goal and enjoy the journey to it. So when you're growing your hair, trying to get locks, or you're trying to grow waves, or you're trying to do whatever, a beard, whatever the case may be, whatever you're trying to work out and stuff, it's not going to take, I'm going to let you know this, it's going to take years. It's not going to take, it's not going to be a good process. You're going to have to do a lot. To the women, y'all the same do working out, or whatever it is, Pilates, whatever it is, yo, I ain't going to say nothing about that, but women, shout out to y'all for that. Pilates, y'all got that. I don't got that. I'm working on it now, and I'm like, yo, woman got it. I just can't do that. But back to what I'm saying is, whatever you're trying to do, like what I'm doing now, I know right now I'm not going to be blowing. No, right now I'm not going to get, this and that, because I'm not worried about that. I'm trying to be consistent so I could get understanding how can I get better every day? How can I do better? How can I improve? You know what I'm saying? How can I, learn from my mistakes, but how can I understand my mistakes? And that's what it is sometimes. People don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? People think it's like, oh, I'm going to just keep dropping and not learning. You got to learn from each one and then understand. But don't take serious when you start becoming a content creator. Go watch Tony, Mr. Beast, guys who have experience in it, and look at their advice and do some of that stuff. But understand that don't take anything the first few months or whatever happened in the first year series. Just build from it and get better. Look for some videos, see what videos worked and what videos didn't. Titles, it gotta be catchy, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be catchy, but it gotta be something inspired and deep. Don't matter what time you post it, it's random, it could be anytime. It's the same thing with doing a reel on IG, it's the same thing with shorts, it don't matter. Let you know that. You gotta have a hook, gotta get a hook in it. Hook and title, it's like a combo, it's like a shacket. No. A hook and combo is like a Kyrie and LeBron. Come on, gang. If you know, you know. It's like a Curry and Clay, Splash Brothers. Come on, gang. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's what it is. So I want to say this out of the bottom of my heart and say this all. Whatever you're gonna work, don't take the first year serious. Enjoy it. The second year, when you improve, learn how to get better. Like to working out, just start working out, right? Then after that first year, what can you improve? Maybe do more stretching before you work out. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, do some more cardio. You know what I'm saying? Learn from that year. Then the second year, do more. You got to learn from working out. Same thing with trying to drink more, trying to get sleep more. You got to it's not going to be an easy progress right away. Things going to come in the way. Events and stuff going to happen, but you got to learn how to work through your way through it. So what I'm trying to get to you is whatever you're going to do with music, whatever it is, it's not going to happen in 1 year. It's not going to happen in the second year, possibly, maybe. You might blow up a little bit. You might have more views and stuff. But you got to be patient. With all of this, what this page is saying, it's saying how long it takes matters much less. Hold on. Yeah, it's saying how long it takes matters much less than how much you learn and evolve during the process. It's you gotta learn and evolve during these. Working out, music, drawing, whatever the case may be, hygiene, whatever you're trying to do, it's gonna be rough for the first, whatever the case may be. The first year is gonna be the hardest. After the first year, then it's gonna be a system where you know what to do. But after that year, look at it. Even if it's months, you want to see how you can improve, go ahead. But evolve, learn how to get better, do different things, try new things, and try to just do a routine of it for a good long term. Because that long term of you doing it, it's going to pay off to the point where your hard work going to pay off. Hard work always beats talent. Nobody is talented as a content creator. They had to do a lot. Same thing with music. rappers and all the singers, they had to work a lot of hours to get where they are. Like, come on, gang. Michael Jackson, you know what age he started. He didn't get good all that. He had to start at a young age. Same thing with his siblings. Prince. Like, I could keep going on. And that's what I'm trying to say is even athletes, they start at a young age. You have to like learn and evolve, but you have to want it. You have to have passion, intention, but understand like you have, of all of it, what I gotta say, you gotta be patient. While learning and evolve, you got to be patient. Don't look at numbers so hard. Look at this and that. If you're not having fun doing it, the audience can see. If you're not enjoying doing it, you can know it's not right. So when you start whatever you're doing, start doing as a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Start short and then build your way up to an hour. Then build your way to 2 hours, whatever the case may be. You know, work on it every 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes. Just work on it. And then sooner or later, you're going to increase over time. Don't say, I'm going to do this. Go do it. Then just, okay, I'm going to try to do it again tomorrow. I'm going to try. And then sooner or later, it's going to build to a habit. 21 days until a habit. Then it's, I think, a month or so. Then it's a routine. And then after the routine, you get to a system. When you get to a system of it, then you're just rolling. But then, you got to be your number one fan and you got to be your number one judge. Just understand, you got to be your number one fan and number one judge. That's all I got to say. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say on this page. Understand, number one fan, number one judge, be patient, learn and evolve during the process. Don't focus on the end goal. Enjoy the journey. So then soon, when you get to the end goal, it's going to be better. But you're going to be like, yo, I remember when I was enjoying growing my hair, what the case may be, whatever it is, man. That's all I got to say. That's it. We got 3 more pages and we're done with this section. And then we're going straight to emerging, a new section. So I'm hyped because the more sections are different and we get more deeper and we're getting more into the emotion of it. But as always, man, y'all have a great day. Adios, amigos, and hasta luego.